In case you guys are new to the channel, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Carl.
And we own and operate our a lawn care business in Western North Carolina. So
we didn't always live here, though.
No, we didn't always live here. Thank you very much for following us and following along our journey. Maybe we're going to hit a little bit on why we started our business.
Good morning, boss.
Good morning.
Where are we at?
So we are at the dump, the Henderson County landfill.
Are you throwing me away or something?
No.
She would never do that.
We decided that we woke up this morning, there is a winter storm watch.
No, warning now.
Warning. So there's obviously something coming.
I think it's going to be like an inch of snow, maybe, and a half inch of ice.
Yes.
And then it's going to
This is our first patio, and we want to make sure that we do it properly and correctly. So.
And as you guys seen in yesterday's video, or it would be today, 2 days ago, I think, or you seen yesterday in the farm video, that we ended up having to go get the road bond, but we couldn't do the job because the truck was acting up. So.
Right. So our goal, hopefully, is to just use the red truck this time. We're going to try to change the oil in the silver truck.
Yeah, I'm going to put it, right now I run it on 5W30. We're going to do 10W30, see if that helps the problem. If not, then I think we got to try other methods, maybe an oil pump or something.
I mean, at that point, we might just drop it off, but we need to kind of think about that quickly because we do have some upcoming mulch to do.
But we can also fix the trailer too first.
Right. So we have to figure it out quickly. But so today we just decided to prep ourselves to be able to go out, do the patio, boom,
Tuesday.
One shot. Yeah. We're going to go out on Tuesday, and we're going to hope that it only takes us 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah, it's a small patio, but it's our first one. So, and then I think we're going to hope to get that done Tuesday. And then we have a pruning and two leaf cleanup / prunings we're going to do. And then I think we're going to try to do one more thing, right? Oh, yeah, then 2 more prunings by the end of the week. Then next week we start the 12 tons of pea gravel or 11
the following
tons.
Week, yeah.
And the flagstone thing.
So the week of the 21st, I think it is, yeah. So, I mean, we have still a lot of exciting stuff coming up. We've done this video before and where we came from, but, you know, we still get a lot of questions like, well, why did you guys start your business? How long ago? And all that good stuff. So, we moved from New Jersey in 2010, June of 2010.
Yes.
And that was after we were very successful in New Jersey. I owned and operated a daycare center out of our home after operating a daycare center, a very profitable daycare center for many years. I then decided to operate one out of our home so that I could stay home with our children. And Carl actually worked
I worked for a company building I used to work for my uncle for 5 or 6 years building cabinets and countertops. Then I took another job at another countertop place for probably 5 more years. So I have like 11 years experience in doing that. Right. But when the economy turned in 2008, I got laid off. People that were getting laid off had less kids coming to Rachel's daycare.
We actually had our 3rd child the beginning of 2008 also. Yeah. And then shortly after that, I started losing a couple children, and Carl ended up losing his job.
And there was no going back. It was already a year I hadn't gotten called back, and nobody was hiring for that. So we took a vacation a year before that or something.
Yeah, in like 2009, we took a vacation, and then when all that happened with, you know, my daycare and his job, and we were at the point where we were really working hard to hold on to what we had, we decided that we were going to go in a different direction, and we moved all the way to Western North Carolina.
Yeah, because
700 miles away.
The recession hurt us pretty bad. Yeah. Put us back a lot. So
we had 3 young children, moved 700 miles away.
No family.
No family.
And no money.
And no money. And that is when we decided we needed to do our own thing and create our own income.
I think Rachel had it all planned out where we were going to go. We were going to go to Hickory, Lenore area, right?
Yeah.
And 3 months before
Morganton.
3 months before we left, I said, you know what? Let's go to Asheville. It's a bigger city. We can start something there. And we decided to start a lawn care and landscaping business.
Yeah. So that is what we did. In August of 2010, we got a DBA and we started, trying to get clients.
And it was a struggle.
We went out there with flyers.
Everything. We started on August 5th. We had 22 accounts by the end of the season, but still, we had no money. I had to work at FedEx, I think.
Yeah, that season, Carl ended up having to get a job at FedEx so we could make it through the winter. I actually got a job delivering
phone books.
It
was horrible. She even got chased by a goat.
So to get through that first season, and then March, we started back up with those 22 clients, and then even more. People started calling us. I did all my own advertising. We did a lot of Craigslist at that point.
Yeah, because you guys know in the beginning, starting, you take any jobs. There was none of the YouTube stuff really back then. I don't think I followed anything in that year.
It wasn't really, I don't think in 2010, that social media advertising wasn't there yet.
And I'm gonna not lie, we guessed on pricing and everything.
I made Carl call that very first friend fairly quickly because, I just knew that from the daycare center that you had to comparison shop. So that's what we did. All right, we're going to go weigh ourselves and then we'll get back to our story.
Yes.
So here we are.
This is our dump where we dump everything and we have to pay by weight.
Yeah. This is the shed where you can just dump whatever and pay by weight. So I'm gonna get out and help Carl. Is that good?
It's the only thing I've eaten all day and it's 2:00.
Really? That's terrible. But we were doing this, so now we have to get ready to pay. They weigh us out. It stinks in there, like really bad.
It's a dump, man. It's the dump.
And it's chilly. Do you hear the heat?
Yeah, I gotta go home and load up buckets of road bond buckets.
Yeah, so we'll continue our story when we get back home probably. Just got ran over showing you the view.
Yeah, we have to go do some shopping right now.
And we had to park all the way over in the next parking lot because people think that they're gonna get snowed in.
Yeah.
So we finished doing our errands just in time.
Yeah, it's freezing rain's coming out. I got a coffee.
Yeah. So we went to the dump and we went and got some more food and
got some oil for the truck, so hopefully that works.
And a new oil filter. So we're gonna go ahead and change that and hope that works with the old truck. We did price if it is
an oil pump.
Yeah, it's about $100 for high mileage one. It's about $160.
And for a better one, high.
That was for the better one.
Oh yeah, 160.
Yeah, the lower one was only like 115 or something, 120 maybe.
So if it's that, I'll have to figure out if I can change that.
Right. So we might have to watch some YouTube for now, at least so that we can keep this truck running until we can start being consistent with making money again, and then go ahead and take it into the shop and just have him do whatever he needs to do to it.
Yeah.
So, but I guess we can tell you a little bit more of our story. So 2010 we started, March of 2011 then Carl still had his job at FedEx, and I did a couple phone book rounds, like I said. I stopped with the phone book rounds, and then he actually had to quit FedEx because we got extremely busy.
Yes.
So Carl was still solo in 2011.
We're still using all homeowners equipment.
Still
still have all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'll do
so what did you start with?
I started with an Echo weed eater.
From just like Lowe's, right?
Yes. Whoever sold it, I know one sold it at Home Depot, one was at Lowe's, because I bought the mower from a different place. I bought a Toro recycling mower.
Recycler, right? Toro 22.
It was back in the day when it had the metal bars instead of the silly push thing now. I can't buy it with that anymore. That push thing doesn't work too good. They started changing that years, because I used to buy a new Toro push mower every year.
Yeah.
Because I push mowed everything.
Yeah.
Until I got fed up and we went to errands and got a rental place.
Yeah, we went to
center and got a pull. Was it a
pull-in?
A pull-in mower.
A pull-in mower. It was this black and green riding mower, and that's what we had to do that first year. So,
I remember driving it so much the wheel fell off when I was mowing somebody's lawn and started rolling down the hill.
So when in 2011, then we ended with like 70 something clients.
But they weren't 70 of your clients you would want if you were well established. They were just we just picked up anything and everything.
Like debris removal, leaves. We did lots of leaves that first year. Poor Carl. I don't even know. No, I don't even know how Carl even made it through that first leaf season. Well, not in 2010 because we didn't have a huge amount of clients. We only had a couple cleanups in 2010. But 2011, then our name started getting out there, and those leaf cleanups, oh my gosh, he was doing them in an enclosed trailer.
So I had to load all the leaves up.
We didn't have a good mulching mower, so it was like basically raking and then just loading. Our biggest thing is when you guys are first starting, try to talk to as many people as possible, and
Listen, there are people out there that will help you locally.
Right.
It's just you have to find them, because some people don't like the help. They think that it's more competition. I think in the long run it helps when you get to know other lawn care companies. That way you can price. I mean, I still to this day go back with Ted on some things and ask his opinion with some things, and he helps me out.
And do your research online with everything. There's even, you can type in online a calculator and it will help you with mulch and all that good stuff. So all right, well, we're gonna get home and get some stuff inside, and then we can give you guys a little bit more background on how we started in those first couple years. So we started telling you a little bit about how we started our lawn care business. We moved 700 miles away. 2011, we did start gaining a lot of clients, and I told you that we ended in the 70s, and we also forgot this little fact.
That year we had
in September.
The reason why we were able to do that many accounts, me solo, was we brought a friend down from Jersey that said he had a lot of experience in the commercial side of the business in getting new accounts.
Right.
So we had him come down here. He moved with us, stayed with us.
We almost were looking at it as doing a partnership with him, because he did have some lawn care and landscaping equipment, more on the landscaping side of it, which we weren't quite on the landscaping side of it yet, but we just thought he would be great knowledge.
And he would add good things to our business.
Right. So he came down in September. I had just found out that we were pregnant with our 4th child. Unexpectedly. So that was a great blessing. But then we were going into that winter with, another mouth to feed, me also being pregnant, and not much work going into the winter months.
And the other mouth to feed was him. So
right.
The person that came down here, because he was living with us.
Yes. So, this can be a very, very long story, and we absolutely want to continue our journey of our, years in lawn care and landscaping.
Our last 9 years. Mm-hmm. And so these are our first 1 and 2 years, right?
Yeah. So, you know, going into 2012, we thought that we were going to have our help, or our partnership, I guess I should say. And getting closer to my due date in March, I think it was like actually in February. My due date was April 13th. In February of 2012, our partner came to us and said that he thought he was going to go try and get a job with another landscaping company in the area.
To help bring income in the winter.
Yes. So the boss came out and I, you know, was like, what? Why would you not call, you know, cold call places and try to get us income coming in? So at that point, we just decided that we were kind of on two different paths.
It was not a good decision. It was one of our worst decisions in the business.
It just didn't work. So Carl was relieved. Let's just say that. I was nervous for Carl going into 2012.
Still having a lot of them accounts.
Yes.
Because I thought I was going to have help. So I ended up having to go solo. With Chase due on the 13th of April, was it?
He was due April 13th of 2012. So if you guys want to know more
yeah, it gets
and how that season went, please, you know, like, comment, and subscribe.
And remember, be happy.
Or at least try. So we do want to actually, before we end the video, we want to give you guys an update on the BR 700 that we actually blew up. Carl did take it apart.
Needless to say, it's not going back together.
Right. He can't see inside to see if he stored anything.
I don't know where I put that piece. It's gone. It's somewhere. It's the main part of it. But I took it apart. I couldn't figure out how to do it. And I figured it was messed up anyway. So
yeah. So, but we also did want to show you one of the first backpack blowers that we started with.
Yes, when I started doing leaf cleanups, and to be honest with you, back then this was the best blower. What I had, to me, it was the best blower. It started all the time. I never had to choke the thing, and it would start on one pull, and then eventually, I think after 2 or 3 years, maybe, this piece broke. I took it somewhere to get fixed, and it was never the same. This blower. I ended up going and buying another one, exactly the same, just a little bit different. And this is the what I say?
Husqvarna
BT
350 or something. Yeah, we know Exterminator will know exactly which blower this is.
And I can probably tell you if I actually cleaned it up and put new gas in it
and probably
and bought one
fixed,
of them, it would probably start right up. You know, clean it all out.
And he has replaced these before. He replaced it that one time, had somebody else replace it another time, and then it was like on its third season.
Yeah,
so at that point,
I ended up buying another one.
Yeah.
Until I got into the stills back there, but we'll talk about that.
But right, again, you know, you start out with homeowners equipment, and you know, in our case, sometimes it was top of the line homeowners equipment, and it lasted. So we were lucky with that.
And maybe by the end of this whole series we're doing on the lawn care, we will have everything out of the garage over here to be able to set up for it, because I have everything I've ever used in this business because I never knew where to take it and throw it away. So
he's a pack rat.
All of it.
So, but yeah, it's crazy. He is a pack rat, but it would be interesting to pull that stuff out and show you guys. And you know, hey, comment below, like, what was your biggest hurdle when you were first starting your business? I mean, our biggest hurdle was that we were so far away from family. It was
and we really
started on a very limited budget.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So we literally, when people say, you know, we took our last $1,500 and started a business, that was basically us. It was probably less than $1,500. So, so again, please like, comment, and subscribe.
And remember, be happy.
Or at least try. Have a good night.